Introduction. How are you, friends? All are fine, right? Water is life. You have seen this line at many places, right? But have you ever thought about it? No, right? Why? Because nowadays, water is easily available to all of us. So, we do not think about it. Have you ever faced water shortage anytime? It is very difficult to live without water even for a day. We will be thirsty all day, right? Can we live without water for even an hour? No, cannot stay. Water is a primary and a necessary requirement for all of us. We cannot even imagine life without water. Water is essential in our daily activities. Without water, we cannot do any work, which is why we should all use water wisely. Water should not be wasted because we have less than 1% of the sweet water on our planet. About 1/3 of the Earth's water is in the sea. Seawater is salty. We cannot use salt water, and in our country, we do not have any technology that can make salt water sweet. Sweet water is very less, so we should all conserve water. We should not misuse it, so that the next generation will also get water. Today I will tell you a story about a village of Rajasthan. In Rajasthan, there is a village named Bajapur. Madhu lives in this small village. Sand is found everywhere, so the village is rarely seen. One can see some houses when the sand does not blow. Every summer, there is water scarcity in this place. This year, it is worse. It did not rain at all. His mother and sister have to walk a long distance to fetch water, as the nearby pond has also dried. Each day, they spend hours just to get 4 pots of water. While walking on the hot sand, their feet burn and blisters just cannot be avoided. Here, when a water-filled train arrives in the village to deliver water, everyone in the village becomes very happy. Madhu's father goes with his camel cart to fetch water. However, this does not happen often. People keep waiting days and days for water. Some people store rainwater. This is done by a special method called rainwater harvesting by making tanks. Do you know what a tanka is and how it is built? To build a tank, a deep pit is dug in the courtyard. This tank is made pakka with cement. The tank is covered by a lid so that the waste does not go into the tank. The roof of the house is made sloping so that the rainwater collected here flows through a pipe into the tanka. A sieve is attached to the mouth of the pipe so that no dirt goes into the tanka. This water is used for drinking after it is clean. So friends, because of the scarcity of water, people of Rajasthan people face due to scarcity of water? Water is needed in every household work. In addition to this, for drinking and watering animals and trees, water is required. People who do not get water have to go far away to fetch water and face many problems. Who fetches water in Madhu's house? His mother and sister fetch water in Madhu's house. Can there be any other method of collecting water? Yes, when it is raining, we can store rainwater and prevent flowing water by building wells and dams. Water collected in the tank is mostly used for drinking. Why? Since the rainwater is stored in the tank water is often used for drinking. Is rainwater collected in your house as well? If yes, how? Teacher, can I say? No, we do not store rainwater in our house. Okay. Your house doesn't have a facility for storing rainwater. If there is no rainwater harvesting system, then when it rains, water can be stored by placing a bucket or tub and then use it for household work. From where do the people in Madhu's village fetch drinking water? In Madhu's village, people bring water from a pond far away from the village, and sometimes when a water-filled train arrives in their village, people get water from there. Just like Madhu, Saroj also faces water scarcity in her house. She lives in Ramnagar. Water is supplied for half an hour in a day. All the people of the area depend only on a single tap. Can you imagine what happens? Water is supplied for half an hour in a day in Saroj's village, and there is only a single tap. All the people of the village get water from this tap. Only the person get number who get their number, and the other people have to go home without water. Every household activities need water. Without water, no work is possible. So, Saroj and others in his village had a lot of difficulties. Like Saroj's village, many villages of Saurashtra have water scarcity. In many villages, the water comes in 15 days or a week. These people have to go far away from the village to wash clothes and utensils. Women have to go far away to fill water and also have to face many difficulties. Think and write. What is the problem if there is no water? If there is no water, there will be no water to drink. Trees and other organisms do not get water. The house cannot be clean. There will be no water for bathing, washing clothes and cleaning utensils. Thus, if there is no water, there will be many problems. Saroj is determined to take water from the tap. Whenever she gets a chance, she fills her bucket even if and right. Just think, if a tap leaks even drop by drop, how much water would be wasted? Look at the first picture. The water is dripping from the tap in it. We have learnt that by collecting droplets of water, we can save a lot of water. You too must have seen water dripping from the tap in your house or somewhere like that. But we never close the tap, of course. Water is life. So, we should stop water from dripping like this. Look at the second picture. In this picture, a boy is brushing and the water is flowing out of the opened tap. Just like this boy, we also keep the tap open several times, right? Think how much water gets wasted. So, we should always use water wisely and never waste water. Think and write. Can you think of ways of saving water? Take as much water as you need to drink in the glass. Close the tap after you fill the tub with enough water while bathing or brushing. Close the tap if water appears to be dripping in the house or elsewhere. Repair any leaking taps immediately. Water left over after washing clothes should be used to mop the floor. Water left over after washing fruits and vegetables should be used to water plants. Friends, we see water being wasted in many places. So here we will write down the names of places where we have seen water being wasted. Hospital, garden, railway station, bus station. Friends, we see water being wasted in many public places like hospital, patients and their relatives and other employees of the hospital use water wastefully. So, we will write here hospital. On holidays or festivals, people go to the garden. There, near the free drinking water tank, people drink water and leave the tap open, and the water keeps flowing into the sewer. So, we will write here the garden. We go to the railway where we have to travel out of the station. When we go to the railway station, we see people wasting water in the waiting room and near drinking water. So, we write railway station. Similarly, at the bus station, travelers wash their hands and feet with drinking water and wastewater. So, we will write bus station. Apart from these, we also see water wastage in many public places. Friends, there is water scarcity in many places. People do not get drinking water. They have to go far to fetch water. People living in this situation save water in different ways and adopt recycling methods. Do you know why these people would do this? These people do this to fulfill their own needs because there is a need for other things besides drinking water. Wherever there is a shortage of water, people use different methods. Look here, I show you pictures which are given in the textbook page number 148. Look at this picture. In this picture, a woman going to fetch water with 2 clay pots. Now, look at the second picture. In the second picture, the woman puts 1 pot on a table for drinking and bathing work will be done after the other so that the same water can be reused. One example has been given. Washing hands and face, mopping the floor, washing clothes, watering plants, washing fruits and vegetables, using in the toilet. Here is an example. Water used for washing fruits and vegetables can be used for watering plants. Thus, it is matched with the pink colored line. Hand and mouth washed water can be used in the toilet, right? Yes, we will match it with green colored line. The washing clothes water can be used for mopping the floor. So, we will match it with yellow colored line. Friends, you know about recycling water, but do we reuse water in such a way? No, not really. Different methods of water conservation are used by people where there is a water shortage. We get water easily, so we do not understand its value. Water is available 24 hours in some houses, so people of these houses waste water. They keep water taps open at the time of brushing, bathing, washing clothes and utensils, and use a large amount of water in other works, and the water is wasted. In many places, people do not get water. They have to go far away to fetch water. They have to face a lot of difficulties. Often, they have to pay for water. These people use water droplets carefully and they understand the value of water. So think, if we all understand the value of water and save it, then people in the area where there is water shortage can get water and the next generation can get water too. Exactly. We will all understand the value of water and avoid its misuse. Teacher, can I say something? Yes, Mehul, say. Teacher, you are right. We all waste lots of water. We all know now that the people of Madhur's village and other villages you spoke about are having trouble due to scarcity of water. Now, we understand the value of water, so we will never misuse it and prevent it from being washed and adopt water conservation